Hello, it's your boy Gamer Ryan 3587 coming back at ya with another live stream, and I'm playing the game NBA 2K25 with the Sacramento Kings. My NBA games. Take a vote who you think is going to win, the Sacramento Kings or the Minnesota Timberwolves. Take a vote in the live stream. If you're new, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also hit the push notification to know when I go live on YouTube. Also follow my social media at GamerRyan3587 on YouTube, Facebook, and X. Thank you. Peace. There we are. What happened? Hello.
It's time to introduce the starting five for your Sacramento Kings! At power forward, standing 6'8", number 13. At 6'3". 0.
Why it sounds
The underdog, standing 6'5", number 8.
doesn't sound choppy at all. Let me know in the live stream section below if it sounds choppy at all, or sound or noise. Let me know. Thank you. It's a problem. I might change some stuff up.
6 feet 10 inches. Number 11.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against the Spurs, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it, playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. It's McDaniels at the free spot. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Levine is out there with Monk. And it's
Yeah, stop it. Okay, let's see. Hello? 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 No, it's not even working. Great. See. Hello? Hello? No, it's not even working. Great. See. Hello? Hello? No, it's not even working. Great. See. Hello? 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 Hi. Great. Hello? 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 Hi. Great. Hello? 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 Yeah, I guess we'll do it. Okay, let's hear if it sounds any better. I don't know if that'll make a difference or not.
bonus in at the center position. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
It's stolen by Gobert. Conley with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
Mike Conley is one of those guys who simply worked himself into being an outstanding three-point shooter.
DeRozan's shot is off. Minnesota's drawn 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. McDaniels gets a wide open look and a miss there on the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Levine can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Randle no good. Sacramento off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. Connects from
Alright, hold on.
3-point range.
Levine has a really good knack for when to fire off the catch. Absolutely dangerous offensive player.
Oh, here's Edwards. He had 25 points last game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Here's Edwards. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
DeRozan for three. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Edwards. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Murray left side. Here's the three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No one near Rainbow as he lets it go. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside, Sabonis. For Gobert. Sacramento again missing.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Michael Conley is 3rd.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
1:56 left here in the opening quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Layup's good off the glass. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
McDermott for 3, sinks the triple.
The main weapon in McDermott's arsenal, so good at cashing in from behind the arc.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point lead. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Up top, DiVincenzo. Out defending.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Here's Dillingham. And they pick up 2.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Randall. Rebound collected by Levine.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And the shot is good.
Crowder connecting. Don't neglect him in the mid-range.
Here's Randall. Fires the 3. Got it! A cold-blooded buzzer beater!
Clutch! Much in the clutch! Woo-hoo!
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Timberwolves lead by 11. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
On the court for Minnesota. Now it's Reed out there with Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Garza in at the 5.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. DiVincenzo against Fultz. From past the arc. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Valanciunas, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points of the night.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That 3 off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Timberwolves leading by 13. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Good on the 3-point shot. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game. But you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that. Kevin, I know it too. So I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Gobert checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the wide open shot from Reed. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And you see, don't you, Clark, this steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there. If he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, then he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
A putback, and Murray with his second chance points. Murray's got 10 points.
Boy, he's doing everything he can. At this point, the rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Outside Edwards. Reed with it. He's got 7. Lets it go from deep. Edwards can't hit. 1:52 left to play in the first half. Here's Fultz. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Here's Fultz. No good with the triple.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Fader on the way. Edwards' shot is good. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Alexander Walker. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 1 for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that 3-ball. I mean, fantastic. Measuring those long-range shots up, knocking them down.
Reed with a screen for Conley. Pass to Reed. Launches a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. 40 seconds left here in the second. And the turnover again by Sacramento.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now. And it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Sacramento making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards. And Levine with the slam.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Gobert with a screen on DeRozan. McDaniels passes to Gobert and finished off by Gobert.
What a move by Gobert, closing that open space in the pick and roll.
On the wing, Monk puts up a three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And so we wrap up the first half. The Timberwolves on top, up by 15. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own.
Taking a peek now at... Thanks for joining us. Now...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Malik Monk out there with Levine, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Minnesota leading by 13. Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play 2 bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
Sabonis, that's good.
Boy, Sabonis looking really comfortable shooting off the pass. If you're not right up on him, he'll burn you.
Inside, here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And now a look at Domantas Sabonis. Great showing for him last season. He was around 19 points a game, 13 rebounds and 8 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
Here's Conley, and he can't bank that one in. The Kings trail by 14. Here's Murray. The baseline jumper goes down. Murray's got 12 points in the game.
Well, nice to see Murray expanding his arsenal a little. Some versatility in his shooting will serve him well.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Levine against McDaniel. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there will be more in store. And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. down by 12. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contracting. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Sacramento's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Timberwolves leading by 10. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And he's far from the biggest player, but Monk knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Conley gets the bucket. He's got 10.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
For 3, Murray. Rebound by Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Shoots the 3. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Murray.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic for beat if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Conley, the pass to Reed. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. The Kings trail by 14. Outside Conley. Back to DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target. Sacramento's got the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And Carter has it in the corner. 3-pointer. Rebound, Minnesota. They led by as many as 18 points. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Dillingham's checked in for Mike Conley, and he's got his first chance at the line here. Kings have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Timberwolves leading by 16. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And for the Kings, they're shooting in this game 45%. Pass to Valanciunas. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a sizable lead as the quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Edwards. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the 4th. Arabia passes to Sabonis. Sacramento moving it around. From deep, Ellis. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got... Look out!
Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Edwards. And he lays it straight in. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end.
And it's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Drills it from outside.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, we want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Lyles, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Ellis. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. It's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build the lead.
Timeout, Sacramento. A big group substitution here for Sacramento.
Substituting on the court.
The Kings trail by 20. Carter kicks to McDermott for the 3. Mike Conley. The miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Chalk up 2 there.
At 7 feet, Valanciunas' size comes in handy from there, especially when he's under heavy pressure.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by the Kings. Left side, LaVine. Over Randall. Here's Jones. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Randall against Jones. Randall no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 16-point game. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Carter kicks to LaVine. And Jones has it in the corner. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 16. Conley with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Pass to Randall. Edwards looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. And that one is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Minnesota.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
to Dillingham. Here's Garza. And here's Reed. There's the triple. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Here's LaRavia. Nice shot from the wing. Now DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Three-pointer, Crowder hits the three-point bomb. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here is DiVincenzo. Driving in. Stolen by Carter. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, GF, much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
We lost.
Downtown Los Angeles. That's the location for the Kings. It's the... Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Along with Grant Hill and in the second game of a back-to-back, how much does that affect the player's energy level?
Well, the better conditioned you are, the less it's going to affect your energy. That's why I love back-to-backs. It separates the men from the boys.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Malik Monk is out there with Zach LaVine, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, small forward. Shot by LaVine, no good. Outside Reeves. Rebound by Sacramento. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He's been working with his assistant coaches, trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
James, right side, shoots over Sabonis. James, that's good.
Just a master of the mid-range. Like LeBron James knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots.
Eddie Smith passes to Hayes, and he makes it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Doncic on the wing. The three. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. 5th on the list, Los Angeles.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
Will it go? Offensive rebound. Some solid defense from Hayes. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Again, the Lakers score.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Outside Carter launches it, hits the three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
From deep, here's Doncic. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Larabia. Goes back up. And Valanciunas with the lay-in.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
From deep, here's Doncic. Gets the 3 to fall. Doncic has got 9.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
On the attack, Carter. Pass to Ellis. Lets it go from deep. LeBron with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 7. Here's Reeves outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Doncic, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Vincent's checked in for Reeves. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for Larabia. DeRozan is checked in for McDermott. And it's Fultz in for Carter. Vincent outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 9. Ellis' shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. And it's James with the jam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
To the middle. And it's James with the jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond. Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but, hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Murray for 3. And so it's Los Angeles, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Taking a look at Sacramento, we've got Zach LaVine, And it's Jones in at the 4.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Richard, something you notice about these Kings, they shoot plenty of threes.
And that's the modern game for you, B.A. But Sacramento shoots especially freely. You are right. And those shots often connect, so I doubt that trend changes for them anytime soon.
Shot is good by Reeves.
There it is. With Reeves, you don't have to worry about his confidence.
Fires the 3. Ellis, good. Ellis has got 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt slams it in.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. And that one's good. LaRavia.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Outside Reeves. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Vanderbilt, no good. Kings trail by 11. Here's Ellis, driving to the basket. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Give him 8 points now. The Lakers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Domantas Sabonis on top.
And this is someone who loves being aggressive on the glass. He proved it last season with how dominant he was collecting rebounds.
Reeves finds Vanderbilt. Murray brings the double. Outside Finney Smith. The Lakers with another miss. Kings trail by 9. Here's DeRozan. A quick shot there. It's off target. And Richard, throughout his career, DeMar DeRozan has such an easy time finding ways to score.
He knows how to get to his spots on the floor, B.A. You have to do your work early against DeRozan because he is a midi master. If you let him move freely, he will jay you to death.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Sacramento Kings. On Monday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip, starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Here's Finney Smith, and that one is hammered home!
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
1 for 3. Poke loose. The Lakers lead by 10. To the wing on the left. And here's Doncic outside. Luka! Lethal!
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
And the Kings call time here. And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Some changes for Sacramento. Kings trail by 13. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. The shot, no good. The Kings have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. McDermott. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for Hachimura. Oh, got that one up quick. Finney Smith's got 5.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And another miss by Sacramento.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Levine, good.
Not just a shooter, Levine is also willing to bury himself inside and go to work.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Off target with the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Tice. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Let's go with a 3. Doncic, good. He's got 15.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Outside Jones. 4-3. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their 3-point shooting. We'll be back in a moment.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up. I feel like, thanks as always.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Hayes is out there with James. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Counted from distance.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Here's Hayes. Outside Finney Smith. Launches a 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's DeRozan. And Reeves pulls it down.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Over Murray. The shot by James. No good. Kings trail by 15. Here's Levine for 3. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's become a more comfortable shot for Levine as his career has gone on.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher grit.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Some changes for Sacramento. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. The Lakers, second.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Off the inbound pass. Finney Smith's shot is off.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Crowder's got his first basket. The Lakers lead by 10. And there's the lob. Deflects the pass. The three ball. Rebounded by the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Puts it up from 12. That one's good for 2. Doncic has got 20 points.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
So often, LeBron in the lane results in a foul.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Hachimura's checked in for Finney-Smith. Pass to Crowder. Outside Carter. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Carter's got 6 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Now, here is James. Doncic with it. From deep. The Lakers with another miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Carter. The three is up. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Doncic outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 7 assists in the game. Timeout called, the Kings. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. On the wing, Murray takes the three. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 14. And there's James on the assist by Reeves. 10 points for him.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
There's Fultz with a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Hachimura. Back to James. And here's Reeves. And here's Doncic outside. And that's a miss. 8 for 14 on the night. Here's Murray. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Murray's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, good work from the mid-range. This is why you let Murray do his thing from there.
James outside. From deep, here's Doncic. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Here's Levine for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 17. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Finney-Smith comes in for LeBron. And Vincent is subbed in for Luka Doncic. McDermott from outside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Reeves. That one off the back iron and out. There's Fultz with a 3. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Back to the game after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at the Kings, they've got Malik Monk. Trey Lyles is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Ellis in at the 2. Kings trail by 14. Here's Laravia. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura. Here's Monk. Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. Benson grabs a miss. The Lakers lead by 14. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's James on the wing. Here's Hachimura. An easy 2 on the layup.
Well, Hachimura's inside-out scoring ability is what makes him so valuable to their offense.
Here's Lyles. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Lyles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
And Allie, thanks. Here's Vincent. Rebound by Sacramento. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. That one goes in.
DeMar DeRozan's jumper is off the edge. It's money. It's cash. He's a terrific offensive player.
James with the ball. Vincent outside. Beyond the arc. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Murray. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Pass to Finney-Smith. Sinks the tray. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Vincent passes to Hachimura. And there's a 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. Reeves comes in for Hachimura. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Kings trail by 14. Here's LaVine. Doncic pulls down the board. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Can't get it to drop. The Kings have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. DeRozan for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine.
Yeah, out of the corner, DeRozan finding the open space on the floor.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. The Lakers with another miss.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's LaVine, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Look, LaVine could always score, but it's clear to see that his shooting touch has increased every year he's been in the league.
Here's Doncic. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. 1 for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Reeves. That's That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Not just a jump shooter, Reeves is also skilled at converting in close.
Pass to Jones. Here's the three. Sinks it from distance. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh yeah, you're done.
Now James. That's tipped. Now Finney-Smith fires the three. He buries it from 3. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Lakers.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Ellis's shot is off. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, even early on. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Alright, and that's going to end this live stream. The live stream broadcasts are shorts. Don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, GamerRyan3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace.